In a world where there's self-doubt and uncertainty that can creep in your mind, it's easy to forget who you are and whose you are. Many people today have low self-esteem and low confidence. But what if we could actually find out who our true identity is and our self-worth in the words of God? Hi, I'm Angeline Edwards. I'm an author, a poet, a speaker, and a lifestyle coach. And today I want to welcome you with my book, I Am Who God Says I Am. This is a journey of discovering 100 ways of accepting your true identity and your self-worth in the Bible. And I'm just going to give you a quick sneak peek. Look at those beautiful pages. 100 ways. Today's video is a deep dive in one of the topics. So let's dig in, shall we? You and I are light. Yes, Jesus says you are the light of the world. In Matthew 5:16, it mentions, let your light so shine before men that they will see your good works and glorify God which is in heaven. Okay, so I ask you, what is light? Light illuminates, light shines, light illustrates what cannot be seen, and it dispels darkness. This is who you and I should be. We should be shining our light so boldly, so brightly, so unapologetically, so that others can see the presence of God in our lives and dispel the darkness around. Now, this light is not your light. This light is not shining on its own. This light is actually shining from God, His light in you. And then He wants you to shine that light out brightly as a testimony of His presence. You see, His power is working in you so that everyone around you can see. They can see God's light in you. And then they give Him the glory, which is due. So if the world is getting darker around you, and if people are evil, and if the world seems like it's just getting darker and dimmer and darker and dimmer, the problem isn't darkness. The problem is that there's not enough light or no light. And the problem is that if you are not shining as brightly as you should or could, then the problem is your light. Let that sink in. Your light comes from Jesus Christ. It comes from God. And He says, I am the way, the truth, and the light. So this light that the world needs, this light the world wants, is for you to shine His light, to attract Jesus. And then it will go out to your circle, your family, and those abroad. What a tremendous responsibility that you and I have to shine God's light and dispel darkness in people's lives, in their minds, in their emotions, in their workplace, in their homes, in their relationships. Dispel the darkness even in the church. Yes, I said it. There's darkness in the church in some areas and some people, and we need to dispel the errors of people's ways, the wrong errors, and dispel the wickedness that we see, the lies. Also, to expose hypocrisy, to expose unforgiveness, to expose and eliminate anything unhealthy, any habit or any darkness, whatever is not truth, right? Whatever is a lie, it needs to be exposed. The question I want to ask you is, do your co-workers, do your co-workers recognize the light that's in you at all? Can they actually tell that you're a Christian without you having to say anything? Is the members at church, can they see Christ in you? Or is it a facade? Can the church at large, can the community see Christ in you? Or is your actions conflicting with your words, right? Are you trifling? Is your behavior trifling? Is your behavior in such a way that your words and your actions don't match? And maybe your words are harsh. Maybe they're unkind. You see, if you're going to let God's light shine through you, even when you're at a grocery store, even when you're in a line, it doesn't matter where you are. It could be in an unlikely place. People need to see Christ in you. So it doesn't have to be at home, doesn't have to be at church, and it doesn't have to be at work, which are the three primary places. But you got to let the light shine, even when you don't even realize it. Even when people around you don't even know you. They need to see Jesus, God, shining, unhindered and unhinged in you. So no matter where you go, you take Jesus with you everywhere. And you're dispelling darkness because the light is shining all around. This is key. And this is how God gets glory. So your life needs to shine bright, that you are drawing people not only to you, but to Christ in you. And then people will say, I like this person, or I want to be with this person, or there's something about this person, because you are drawing them. And continue to shine. And even if you're not shining very brightly and you know you're not, then ask God to help you shine brighter starting today. Ask God to continue to come into your life in such a way that you're learning to shine brighter and brighter each passing day. It might take time, but Jesus is the remedy, and you need to get this great light in your life so that you are attracting Jesus everywhere you go. And you want people to know Jesus in your life. And that makes you stand out, my friend, because you are the one that is happy. You're the one that's filled with joy because you've got this light shining so bright. You've got all this love in you. Therefore, let your light so shine so that the world may see Christ shining in you. We just concluded one truth of the 100 in this book of discovering your identity in God's word. And so let this truth really sink deep into your heart, into your soul, into your thoughts, your emotions, your whole life. Now, if this message resonated with you, click the like and then share it to somebody else. Now, as you're reading this empowering book of the 100, wait a minute. Do you have a copy yet? If you don't have a copy of this book, see the link below, okay? So that you can get it for yourself, or you can buy it as a gift, especially a teenager who's really just discovering who they are, or a loved one who's been hurt and they need to be rebuilt back into self-worth or self-esteem in Jesus Christ. It's a gift for anyone. Now, if you want further empowerment and transformational growth other than this 100, then we've also created an online course called I Am More Than Enough. And if you want more, check the link below. Now, did you know that there are more books in this series? This is only one of a plethora that's coming out. So if you want to know what they are and when they're coming out, you have to subscribe and you got to hit the notification button so that you will know when all this good golden gems are coming out. See you there.